Hi, and welcome to Gogo Diaries Story Time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the story.
Hi, Dumisani.
Hi, what is the story about today?
Today, we are going to talk about these two people, Gudo, which means baboon, and Tsuro,
Which means hair.
which means hair. A very long time ago.
When donkeys had horns.
Yes, when donkeys had horns
That's what every story is based on.
and rivers.
Were flowing upstream.
Yes, during that time, there was a drought in this land. It did not rain for 1 year only, not for 2 years, but for 3 whole years. There wasn't enough water to drink, and there was not enough food to eat. Your hand is up.
Was it still in the Cenozoic period?
It was a very long time ago.
Okay.
So, the one time, Gudo was very hungry and Tsuro was very thirsty. And so they talked and they decided to go to another land where they would get food to eat and water to drink. Remember, Tsuro was Gudo's nephew.
That makes no sense, but continue.
It does make sense because it happened a very long time
So
ago.
does that mean that Gudo married?
Gudo's sister was Tsuro's mother. So when they got to this new land, after walking for many days, they got to a forest. And in this forest, it was raining. There was water to drink. So they said, we are here. Let's build a hut. So using sticks and grass, they built a little hut for them to stay in. Yes, that was the shape of the hut. So the following day, they were still hungry. They had water to drink, but they were still hungry. So Gudo had a plan. He decided to go to people's fields and gardens to steal maize and vegetables. So the following morning, there was Gudo going, and when he got to the fields and the gardens, he would check to see if there was anyone there. And if there wasn't, he would get in there and go inside and steal.
And that was my Gudo. Anyway.
So he would steal and bring the stuff back to the hut in the forest. When they go to the forest, he would get these things excitedly, make a fire, put them in a big pot and cook. And then they would sit there and eat and laugh and say, ha 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 ha. We are very clever. They are growing the fruit, the vegetables for us. We are eating them. So after a week, Tsuro said, you know what, Gudo? I am tired of these vegetables and these mealies. I feel like drinking milk. So Gudo says, no, you take care of the milk, I am taking care of the vegetables. So Tsuro went to the nearest village where there were cows, milking cows. And he went there with his buckets. He got there very quietly, went there and started milking the cows like this. You milk like this, using both hands. And the milk was going into the buckets. When they were full, you would take them and take them to the forest. And they would sit there with Gudo and they would
But
drink.
rabbits don't have hands.
Yes, you'd walk on his hind legs and the forelegs were the hands. So you'd get there and they would drink and they would say, ha 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 ha. We are very clever. They are keeping the cattle for us, the cows for us, and we are drinking the milk. This happened for weeks and weeks until one day, just one day, Gudo went to the fields to steal. And as he was busy whistling,
People came.
and he was taking the maize, he felt a stone, boom, on his bum. And he said, what? He looked back and he saw a whole group of people running towards him, some throwing stones at him, some with sticks, wanting to beat him up. And
some saying Crucia. Hey, it's a long time ago. Magic was real.
Probably. So Gudo ran and ran and ran, and he was crying and crying and crying. When he got to the hut, he was hoping to drink some milk. When he got there, he found Tsuro sitting there crying, and there was no milk and there was no bucket. So he said, Tsuro, what happened? Did you not find any cows there today? Tsuro said, the cows were there, Gudo, but as I was singing and milking, I felt a big stick on my back. They went swah on my back, and when I checked, I saw somebody running, wanting to beat me to death. I left my buckets and ran as fast as I could to get away from them.
I'd take my bucket with me.
So I have no milk. And Gudo said, and I have no food. Oh, this is terrible. And they sat there, treating their wounds, very sad, very quietly. But as they were sitting there, they said to themselves, we are very lucky. We are alive to tell the tale. And this is what we say in Shona. Kukurukura, wunge,
You need to be alive.
wapotswa.
That means you need to be alive to tell the tale.
Yes, well done, Dumesani. Can you say kukurukura,
Kukurukura,
wunge,
honge.
wapotswa?
Kukurukura, honge, wapotswa.
Well done. High five. You have to be alive to tell the story. So that was the end of that story. They vowed they would never steal again. What lesson do we get from that story?
You should never steal.
You should never, ever, ever steal. If you want something, you have to go and ask for it. Better still, plant your own field and your own garden so you can eat from your field. Don't be lazy.
Or just ask them.
You ask them, yes. But isn't it also nice to grow your own vegetables?
Yes, but
remember our garden in Zimbabwe?
Yes, but
We eat our own vegetables.
Yes.
Do you understand? We eat our own vegetables because we grow them.
But they still need the seeds. They need to ask the people for the
Yes,
seeds.
yes, they can ask the people for the seeds and then grow. End of story.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.